Welcome to the Authentic Human Podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Vickers. Similar to how military and special ops use remote viewing to access secret information, I communicate directly with universal beings to better understand creation, existence, and evolution. For the past 20 years, I've worked with thousands of people around the world, helping them gain access to the highest level information possible so they can achieve their ultimate goals. Right now, I've partnered with the Creator and some of the most influential beings in existence to bring you the story of creation. My goal is to create a world where you remember who you are and why you exist. Welcome back to the Authentic Human Podcast. And this is part 14 of the story of creation. And today, we're going to be talking about the fact that humans are the superior race. We just don't act like it. And why we don't act like it is because we've been misled as to what superiority actually is. And what the Creator wants you to know. So we've got the Creator, we've got Pan, we've got Jesus, we've got angelics, we've got the entire universal council. There are literally millions of beings here today with us so that you can begin to rebuild your foundation. And what they mean by that is it's understanding and recognizing who you are. And the world we live in has created a belief system around you and created a belief system for you that your foundation isn't solid because it's not based on truth. That's why we're telling the story of creation. But it's understanding that it's your story. This is your history, your origins. And what they were beginning to build on in part 13, in our last part of the story, is your heritage doesn't define you. Your heritage is the physical attributes that you knew would contribute to fulfilling your reason for existing. It's your origins that hold the truth of who you are, why you exist, and what you're meant to be doing with your life. And that's what we have to rebuild. We have to replace everything in your belief system that has been based on a lack of truth. And we have to replace it with the truth of who you are. And so today, what they want to explain, what they want to express, and give you the opportunity to experience. So again, I'm going to highly encourage you to feel the energy of everything that is being shared. That is the entire intention behind this program, because your capacity as a soul first in this world is to feel everything. That's how you have it's how you have a direct link to truth. It's how you know what you're hearing is truth. It's also why you were taught to not trust your instincts, to not, trust how you feel and be able to follow through on that, right? It's why you were taught to strategize rather than feel. And mostly, so the angelics are here, and it's very beautiful because the second stream of angelics are also here, and they're sharing more than anything today. They want you to feel the truth of your own existence, okay? And so it's remembering that the second stream of angelics, their foundation is experience and the physical representation of, they created the physical representation after they created the opportunity for experience, okay? It's really important to understand. They want that distinction made clear, is experience came before physical representation. And it's, starting to help your mind, help your brain accept that you are energy first. Your physical representation comes after the energetic intention. Okay? And what that means is it's understanding that energetically, your capacity to maintain full conscious awareness in each and every moment is staggering. Nothing can take that away from you. Nothing. No one. However, you can choose to pretend it doesn't exist. And this is what the last really 50,000 years, it's a long time, the last 50,000 years has been designed strategically to do, is to help you forget the nuances of your natural and essential way of being and existing. And one of the first mutilations, okay? So a mutilation is choosing to change a vibration of energetic existence, okay? So they can't outright change it, but they can mutilate it in the sense that they can take a strand of conscious awareness, okay? So if you imagine, again, the energy, the universe is energetically this beautiful tapestry, right? And every stream of consciousness, every being in consciousness has its own strand, and every aspect of existence has its own strand. And so what happens is they when you understand how creation works, you have the capacity to manipulate it. However, those of us who have been created in this universe would never choose to manipulate it because we understand that it's the universe itself that feeds our ability to fulfill why we came here. Because it's our connection that is our connection to the universe, right? That's everything, because it's where we get all of our information. It's where we understand who we are. It's where we feed ourselves, our mental, our physical, our emotional well-being, our understanding of everything, but also what we need in the moment and how we're going to fulfill why we came here. All of this, all of that information comes through our connection with the universe. And we connect by understanding these different streams of energy and awareness. Now, I will say, if you want more awareness and understanding of that, I am offering a masterclass, the Reclaim Masterclass, that will help understand that. And it will lead into a 9-month program that will help you not only understand those aspects of existence, but fulfill them, reclaim them, okay? And so what they're showing and what they want to share today is that we're in this place of some of those strands have been manipulated, okay? And what that means is if you take an aspect of existence and create the illusion that it doesn't connect the way you think it does, okay? So it's like one of the strands is bent. So instead of continuing in a straight line, it's bent at a 90-degree angle. This is the example they're showing me. And why they're showing me is because energy will always travel in the way that it was designed and created to, okay? No one can change your intention for your energy. That's very important. That is the basis of existence. So there's only one rule in this entire universe, and it is free will. Your intention for your energy cannot be manipulated, changed by anyone. However, they can create the illusion that it is different than it is. How do you do that? First and foremost, you create the illusion that someone else knows more about your energy than you do. That's superiority. That is how we've been taught to understand what superiority is. You don't have full awareness of that. It was taken from you. The fact that we believe that someone can take who we are and change it is exactly where we misinterpreted in our understanding of superiority. Superiority energetically, when you feel into it, right? So there's mass manipulation on the physical human side, okay? This is how war came to be. Just feel that for a second. So any war, any fighting against each other, whether it's in a one-on-one relationship or whether it's in a country against a country, when you hold a perspective and you need other people to see your perspective, you are not aligned with universal awareness. Because universal awareness has full disclosure. You both have, and everyone involved has access directly to the source of what the truth is. How could you ever fight over it if you both know what it is? And you both have the full perspective, what it is, how it impacts everyone, how it came to be, and how it needs to shift and change. Everyone has access. Unless you believe when someone tells you you don't. And this is what they want you to understand today. Humans are superior, not because we're better than anyone else, but because we have full access to everything in existence. But you have to want to feel it, and you have to choose to participate. If there is even the slightest piece of you that doubts your instincts, doubts your feelings, then your energy isn't aligned with who you are. And that's okay. That's what we're doing here, right? The story of creation and telling this story and taking you on this journey for the next 18 months or however long it takes is so that you can realign with that higher truth of who you are and why you exist. But today, what they want you to begin to understand is there is no power greater than your own self for who you are and what you're meant to be experiencing in this life. But you have to understand the difference between yourself and the emotions that you've been taught to, they're using the word achieve, okay? So it is, and achieve is like a performance, right? So if you think about how you use your emotions, you use them to perform. So if you feel uncomfortable that someone's going to, think that you know more than you do, or you think you're better than someone else, so you're going to perform so that that other person is comfortable, right? Or maybe you saying something to help another person is going to make them uncomfortable because then they'll know that you know things about them. And so again, you perform and pretend you don't know and pretend that you'll say something so you don't upset them. We are consistently performing for our emotions. We are not participating in truth. And it has to stop. And this is what the angelics are sharing. They want you to feel the truth of your own existence in a way that allows you to become comfortable feeling your power, feeling your superiority, because it's understanding that as universal beings, okay, when we step into our power, we're not choosing to use that power over people. That's what we've been trained with. It's why we get so uncomfortable with power. In fact, so many people just hearing the word, power, and someone saying, I want to step into my power, they cringe because they're like, oh my gosh, that person's going to take advantage of me. Because that's what we've been taught power is. That's what we've been taught superiority is telling other people what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. That's not superiority. Superiority is understanding existence itself. It's deep recognition of your role and how fulfilling that role is for you. Because when you hold that space for yourself, you can then hold that space for every other human in existence. You have that capacity. You have the ability to look into the souls of every human in existence and know their worth and their value because of who they were created to be. But you have to be willing to see it in yourself first. And until you are, this world that we've been manipulated in, it wins. And so the creator and the angelics, they want you to feel the truth. So just taking a few minutes and closing your eyes, again, not if you're driving, allowing yourself to feel the fullness of your own energy first. Let it fill you. Let the energy of your soul come in to your physical body. Let it show you where energy is hiding, where it's lurking in corners where maybe you thought weren't working, or you thought, man, that part of my body keeps calling for my attention, and you think it's discomfort. Just let your body show you. It's energy. It's your vibration waiting there to get your attention. That's it. Let it talk to you. Let it begin to show you, how you feel and your potential. That's it. And let the energy play. Don't push it. Don't need to drive it. Let your energy begin to show you who you are. Maybe you're playful, lighthearted. Maybe you're very calm and quiet. Maybe you're very light and fluffy. Maybe there's less density to you than you've come to believe. Whatever it is, just let yourself feel the energy. That's it. And let it grow. Let it become as big as it's meant to be. Experiencing with every breath that you inhale a greater expansion of your soul and the energy that vibrates through you. Begin to let that vibration communicate with your physical cells. Let them talk. Let them communicate. Because in this energy that is yours, there's messages of healing, there's messages of truth, there's messages of joy and fulfillment. And you need to just allow yourself to begin to receive them. Whether they come in words, come in feelings, whether they come in emotions. Maybe you feel energy running through your body. Maybe you see colors or images. That's it. Just let yourself receive those messages and those images from your soul. Maybe sharing messages about what your body needs, what your heart needs, what your most important relationships need, so that you can experience the greatness of who you are, and you can step into that superiority role in your existence. Just let your soul show you the deep respect that it has for you and your choice to come into this physical life, knowing and understanding the challenges that you would endure to come to this place of choosing to see the truth, this place of resurrecting your own awareness, your own power, and allowing your body to be filled with the light of your soul, the light of truth, and the pure energy of your own existence. Feeling that vibration pierce every cell in your body with the truth of your own existence, knowing not only do you matter, you are the reason for existence. You hold the keys to the existence and the fulfillment of your greatest dreams and curiosities. All you have to do is choose to see life through that window. Be willing now to see the wall of fear that stands in your way. Just looking it down, staring down that wall that you've built. Every single block representing another one of your fears. And as you hold this vibration of your soul in your body and allow it to fill you, choosing to face down that wall of fears and allow it to crumble. Allow the truth of who you are to remove that wall of fear, brick by brick, recognizing your fears no longer exist unless you choose to put another block back in place. But from this moment on, there are no blocks. It's going to be awkward and uncomfortable because you'll have to choose to be true to yourself rather than participate in the illusions of your own fears, knowing you're meant to, and knowing nothing can stand in your way except for those fears you just denied existence. It's just taking a moment to register the changes that you've made today, allowing yourself to feel the truth as it winds through you, knowing you can come back and repeat this experience as many times as you choose, Whenever you notice a fear has creeped back in that doesn't belong, your world is not made of fear. Your world is made of truth. And you just put fear in there to protect yourself from seeing the truth. And it's time to use truth as your sword. Truth is the battle you're willing to participate in spite of how uncomfortable it may make you feel. Just feel the Creator. Feel the angelics. Feel the truth of your soul. Allowing your heart to expand. Allowing your body to move to the vibration of your soul. Then just for a moment, notice the shift in the energy as your body becomes open to the vibration of the universe. A different energy yet again. Choosing to allow this vibration to feed your physical self. Feed the energy. Notice the shift. It's a completely different vibration. And when you're ready, you'll embrace even more of it. But for today, it's allowing yourself to begin to recognize and rejoice in the truth that you are superior, but you have to claim it because you've let someone else pretend to be more important than you. We're not here to do that. We're here to celebrate each other and help each other rise. It is so. Thank you for tuning in to the Authentic Human Podcast. I'm Michelle Vickers. If you're one of the select few who felt the depth and energy of universal wisdom in this episode, I invite you to join our private community, the Authentic Human Collective, where episodes are recorded live and the conversation and exploration go far beyond what the public is ready to hear. Find all the details at michellevickers.com.